What happened, y'all? It's Mack Bundlez here. Listen. Anyway, listen. What we're gonna talk about today, I'm gonna be clout chasing a few motherfuckers out there. Alright, some people might get offended by some of the shit I said. I really don't give a fuck. I'm in a hood somewhere, USA. That's all y'all need to know. Anyway, long story short, let's get started. The first motherfucker I'm a clout chaser on someone in the free world who I feel killed someone who was lyrically better than him on his label because he knows he used ghostwriters. He knows Beanie Siegel wrote half one of his shits, and so he got mad and had Beanie Siegel snuffed because he didn't want to pay Beanie Siegel. So he got basically Beanie Siegel's sucker punch from behind. So that's Meek Mill. How the fuck do you go taking this shows he never really been in the streets. A judge come to me right now, say I'm fighting whatever case. Just come to me and say, yo, 10 years. 10 years probation. 10 years probation. Fuck up, you know, it's gonna have whatever years hanging. You're gonna have like 5 years hanging, 4 years hanging, whatever. Now, what they gonna do if I fuck up, they gonna give me a deal. So I'm not gonna do all that 5, trust me, but long story short, I'm not taking that. I'm going back to that judge. I'm denying that deal. I'm going to say, work something out where it's either jail time, flat bid, I come out, no papers, whatever. I'll say, I'm going to tell them, I'm going to be like, I'm not taking that long probation. Either knock that probation, give me jail time, whatever. Not taking 10 years probation. That shit just show Meek Mill really don't know about the street like that. That motherfucker, anybody who going to say, yo, 10 years probation sounds like a good idea. I don't have to leave the state for my job or nothing. When your job involves going on tour, leaving the state, and trust me, POs, they can violate you for anything. Anything. Put it like this. You don't have to get charged with what you were arrested for. You could beat that whole case. But just because you was arrested, you're going to jail. Period. That's a violation of probation. You being under arrest. Period. Not even convicted of new shit, none of that. You just being under arrest, you in violation. Too many police contact, violation. They can violate you for literally anything. What I'm doing right here, if I ain't have a card, violation. So, you know, for him to really just be like, yeah, this was a good deal. Get the fuck out of here. And get back to that little Snoop shit. I don't care what motherfuckers want to say, oh, he was bowling, gambling, 2K, Xbox in the hood. No, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear that, because if you watch that one freestyle where this motherfucker talking, his shit, and Meek Mill just standing there, you could see at one point, you think he might be throwing shots at Meek. You could see Meek receiving them. So, you gotta understand, this is the first conversation right there. Meek Mill, suck my dick. How about that? Alright, now anyways, getting on the next one. Tekashi. Now, I don't really consider this case much clout because he don't really got none. You pay someone to shoot for you. Not only did they not successfully hit the target, but then you told on them. You said, oh, do this shooting for me. Here's the money. Here's $30,000, which, by the way, I'm never paying $30,000 for a hit. I'll pay less than 20. But long story short, just throwing that out there. I would never pay that much money. That's a crazy amount of money to just take someone out. I mean, that shit's not cheap. No anything y'all know, but I'm just saying that's a crazy amount of money. So, long story short, you're gonna do that, and then when shit goes down, you're gonna go tell on him. When the feds rushed in because you was about to get hurt, and trust me, if Shotty was about to get hurt, they wouldn't have rushed in. Why do I say that? They don't want Shotty. Shotty likely not to flip. Tekashi likely to flip. So, long story short, Tekashi a bitch. I mean, I wouldn't jail on nobody, but, you know, I would wish death on him. I hope someone really just shoot his ass, because he really done violated. And then violated. And then violated again. So, Tekashi a bitch. In the middle of all this, because I got a couple more people I want to talk more shit about, yeah, I'm I'm gonna just say, go check out the last re-up. I'm gonna plug that subscription in the bottom. It's my little brother's subscription. It's his little web series he be doing. Check him out, man. My little brother Trell, he play a motherfucker named Cuba. But long story short, yeah, check that shit out. I'm gonna plug that shit in the bottom. Anyway, real talk. Get back into this. Who else I ain't fucking with? Who else I ain't fucking with? Kanye. Kanye ain't fucking with. Alright, how you going? Here's well. How you gonna say George W. Bush is racist, right? Never really said a racist comment other than being an idiot and just not knowing how to talk in general, fumbling over his words. Never did I hear him really say anything that you could really pick out and be like, that right there is racist. But your best friend, who goes off saying all sorts of crazy shit about shithole countries and this and that, that's your best friend. He never been racist a day in his life. I don't get that, bro. I don't get that. This is why people with mental issues, them motherfuckers need to be monitored. Don't please do not jump all over me for saying that I post-traumatic stress disorder. I deal with mental issues myself. But when you go make crazy statements like you made there in 2005 against someone who may be racist, may not be, I can't say. I do know he got quite a few, DUIs back in the day, a couple of which dealt with cocaine possession. But so there was probably a high chance he dealt with people who wasn't white, more so than Mr. Daddy give me $1 million loan. So anyway, yeah, long story short, Kanye, you a bitch. I know Kim fucked Drake too. I know that shit happened. I don't give a fuck. I know that shit happened. And you could, buy all the 747s and all the fucking roses and all the fucking Jimmy Choo bullshit you want, and wear that dumbass Donald Trump sucker dick hat all you want on your fucking head. At the end of the day, dog, it still make you a bitch. Long story short. Now, this sort of like I'm going clout to someone major right now. I might have one more after this. Sort of off the top of just motherfuckers that got a problem with. Oh yeah, speaking on Kanye too, you a snitch motherfucker, you got Dash Dillinger house with it. I don't even fuck with Dash Dillinger like that. Alright, so getting back to this next motherfucker. And all I'm speaking on with this is Diddy. Alright? From what it looked like, Diddy, you motherfuckers so deep in that closet, you got slippers falling on top of your head and you behind 6 bathrobes. Because word to everything, I don't know what the fuck you was talking about with Frosted Flakes with Charlamagne. I don't know what she was talking, all that crazy shit. That shit was crazy. Like, that shit really made me think, like, you really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I think about it like this. I'm watching the Drink Champ shit. Anybody who ain't watched the Drink Champ shit, go watch the Drink Champ shit. Because, long story short, what I seen there could only be described as when one of you friends who you don't know gay get a little bit too drunk, and then you have to kick him out your house because you realize he got tendencies that you don't really want to be around because it's creepy. That type of shit, yeah. So I remember Fab was just like, yo, what the fuck type of time you want over there? You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, Diddy, I think you a faggot. I mean, I remember you saying some shit about Rick Ross. The way you lick your lips, man, that shit, there's no way. I would never be caught doing that shit like that. Especially not talking about a bunch of men. I got the biggest motherfucking cotton mouth in the fucking world. Talking about a bunch of men, I'm gonna drink a fucking sip of that Arizona right there. Just be like, you never see me lick my lips like that, motherfucker. The motherfucker can hate on me all he wants, saying, what the fuck, who is you anyway trying to clout chase? Man, I'm gonna clout chase the fuck I want to clout chase. Up next, man, my wife gonna get mad about this one. I don't give a fuck. Man, fuck Jake Paul, fuck Logan Paul, and anybody who fucking watch them fucking clowns, man, for real. I don't give a fuck if you trying to be all Mike Tyson, Conor McGregor out here and shit. Motherfucker, I will fucking yoke you up. I don't even need to yoke you up. I can shoot, motherfucker. So long story short, them motherfuckers is, yo, Soulja Boy, you done shot somebody before. Can you just do us a favor and do this shit again? I mean, at least them motherfuckers would know this shit was true anyway. But yeah, Jake Paul, you a weirdo. Your brother a weirdo. I hope you both fucking eat shit and die. And yeah. On to the next one. Last motherfucker I'm gonna be talking shit about up in this shit. Can't talk shit about Donald Trump. Too many people be doing that already. It's a good candidate, but too many people be doing that already. Rick Ross. I'm not talking about Freeway. Freeway get my respect, but I'm talking about Rick Ross, the boss. You was a police officer. I don't give a fuck if anyone want to come in here and say CO this or that. Alright, I get it. There's cool COs that work with you, whatever. I've been there. But they ain't gonna turn around and try to. My biggest beef isn't even that he graduated the academy. Because trust me, they go to the same academy police do. That's not my biggest issue that they graduated. My biggest issue with Rick Ross is you done stole this motherfucker's identity who you thought was never coming home when you dropped. Little known fact to people. Unless they've been in the legal system, it's for most people it's a little known fact. Up until I think it was the beginning of Obama's second term or the beginning of his first, I forget if it was Obama or Bush. It was one, I think it was Obama. Motherfucker said, this is what we're gonna do. The punishment for having cooked up cocaine versus soft powder cocaine is going to be 100 times harder than if you had soft powder cocaine, because primarily at the time, crack would be possessed by a black person, though the government thought at least. So they said, Rick Ross, you got crack. You going to jail for life, essentially. So picked him up, whatever. Now, Obama said, I think it was Obama. It might have been Bush. I'm pretty sure it was Obama. Obama said, I promise you, I think a good idea is we cannot have that severe, it's not right. It's not fair. How about only 19? I think it was 7 or 19. It was some weird number times harsher the punishment is for crack versus powder. So now, that's why now motherfuckers get caught with mad crack, come home in a matter of years and don't spend their whole life locked. So, long story short, Freeway came home. When Rick Ross dropped out, Obama wasn't president yet. Bush was president. It was 04. That motherfucker really probably thought Freeway wasn't coming home. Said, I look enough like this motherfucker, I could steal his whole identity. I could start claiming his gang and this and that. And now, his gang want to kill you. The folk want to kill you, Rick Ross. And that's sad. When you had that heart attack, man, I expect you to come out looking like Fat Joe after all them years or something. When Fat Joe lost the weight, salute Fat Joe, he one of the real ones. You just a bitch. You literally a cheeseburger pig police ass bitch. You just a police out in the rap game. And you out here, not even clout chasing, you fucking stealing motherfucker identity type motherfucker. You type motherfucker who hear someone have a nickname and you all of a sudden adopt their nickname. You type motherfucker, you start chilling around motherfucker, you start trying to be him. You a weirdo type motherfucker, Rick Ross. That's all I gotta say for today, man. Mack Bundlez, salute. Go check out my little brother last re-up. Go check that shit out. I'm gonna plug that shit in the description, man. Stay blazing, stay amazing, and keep staying patient, man. Like and subscribe, check out my little brother shit. Have a wonderful day. It's Mack Bundlez, bitch.